Hey, what is up guys? The only monster here with no replay. This replay was sent in by Team Exodia, so thank you guys for sending this replay in and letting me cast it. So yeah, let's get into the draft. Looks like it's gonna be an Oracle Punch support. Yeah, and then the Clink safe lane, off lane Bat, and then the mid Ember. Pretty standard stuff, pretty cool. I like this Clink's pick. I think this patch is pretty strong. With the Burning Barrage, he can farm pretty goddamn fast, and this death pact skill is absolutely ridiculous. Like 100% uptime, and you can get clinks to like 3k HP or less a range carry. So yeah, let's get into the draft for the Dire. Looks like what, offlane Huskar? Oh, actually, offlane Weaver, mid Husker, and then safe lane Luna, and the support duo is gonna be the Spirit Breaker, Jakiro. A little bit interesting. I actually thought they would be running the Huskar in the offlane and then the Weaver mid, perhaps. But I want to run the Huskar mid and then the Weaver offlane. Let's see if see what they're able to make out of it. Weaver, not the your usual offlaner, so we'll see what he's able to make out of it. And as per usual, so GG is sticking to their side of the triangle, not really venturing out too far forward so they don't get caught out and fee first blood. Oh, Fortune Sand on Jakiro. Was trying to poke his head, maybe try to steal the rune, but with numbers disadvantage for him, he'll have to back away. Let's see. Luna already breaking all the trees. Absolute deforestation going on here. See the block? Nice block with gravity. Gonna be able to get the creep wave on his side of the hill. Get that missed chance going in his favor. Nice little block here. Actually, I'm surprised that Luna went level 1 Lunar Blessing and not the Lucent Beam. Hook. Nice little hook there onto Jakiro, doing a good bit of damage there. Jakiro going for the level 1 and Liquid Fire. Sometimes you see Jakiros go the point into a dual breath, but choosing to go the Liquid Fire. I mean, Liquid Fire is nice, has a low cooldown and doesn't cost any mana. You can constantly spam that out. Nice little deny there by Luna. Luna will probably get the Lucid Beam level 2. Just wants to get that damage advantage for those initial last hits, I'm guessing. Fortune Sent? Hitting onto 2 of them actually hit the Weaver as well and dealt a little bit more damage than he probably would have wanted. Oof, man, like I'm actually surprised this Ember's actually doing so goddamn well against the Huskar. This Huskar constantly spamming those burning spears and not really. Oh, nice attempt at the hook there. But yeah, this Ember, I'm surprised he's doing so well against the Huskar. Like the burning spears, they can be quite pesky, quite annoying, and especially if you want to be last hitting, you just get up to the creeps and then you just burning spears you. Not fun. But being able to do pretty well, like. I honestly think this Huskar perhaps maybe focusing a little bit too much and going on the Ember and not so much on the last hits. Maybe that is the case. I'm not really sure. I haven't been paying too much attention to the mid matchup. Nice little block, nice little sentry here, blocking the hard camp, making sure the Spirit Breaker or the Weaver make sure they don't pull. It's like Weaver did TP back onto lane. Looks like he went back home, got some health, and then came back. Rot onto Jakiro. Jakiro cuts away at the trees, gonna be able to make it back to his tower. A little bit unfortunate. Pex didn't have mana there for the hook. Maybe would have attempted the hook if he had the mana there. Dual breath onto the punch and the liquid fire. Good bit of damage there. But with the tango running, should be a-okay. Dude, like, dude, Gravity actually owning mid lane, like, it's insane. Like, dude, it's a Huskar, bro. You don't expect that. Oh, nice Stalker, dropping pretty low with the liquid fire, and then one more right click should be able to do it. Oh, the liquid fire should secure the kill, but nope. Lucent Beam came in just in the nick of time. Oh, nice attempt at the hook there, but unfortunately it doesn't quite connect. And that's gonna be first blood going this way of the Dire. Good Lucent Beam there, securing the kill. I'm actually surprised she has already a point to the Moonglaves. I think it's a little bit early to be getting the points to the Moonglaves. I think you want more points into a Lucent Beam just so that it does a little bit more damage and you can dominate the lane a lot more. But you know, went for the Glaives, wants to push out the waves and perhaps hit the jungle in maybe like 5 minutes time, you know, like around the 9-minute mark, something like that. But we'll see. But so far, Clinks and Ember doing pretty well in the last hit department. This Spirit Breaker Weaver lane not being able to put too much pressure onto this Clinks. And like, yeah, this is already a hero that farms pretty freaking fast, and if you know, you give him a good start, he's gonna absolutely snowball out of control. Nice little pull there from the Jakiro. Gonna be able to deny some of the EXP away. Speaking of pulls, another pull here onto a double camp, so that creep way is completely denied. Purifying Flames there to secure the creep the last hit there onto the creep. Oh, Weaver Sukuching over, and I miss a kill over the top just because, you know, it's me. That's how it looks. Is Jakiro popping the mango. Looks like they want to go into this Luna. Luna turns around, starts fighting onto the push, liquid fire, the hook onto the Luna, doing a good bit of damage, but unfortunately not quite enough. Now this Night Stalker in a little bit too deep, Ice Path. Hunter in the Night, but a good attempt there by the Night Stalker. Probably knew that he wasn't getting away, so might as well just turn around and maybe you can actually get the kill. But yeah, a little bit unfortunate trying to go for that Luna kill. It was a little bit of bait. Oh, charge onto the Clinks. Oh, first hit bash, you love to see it. Sakuchi, there's the damage from the Sakuchi. Burning Barrage, actually melting the Weaver. Unfortunately, Clinks did end up going down. But I think Oracle's going to be quite happy about that, getting the EXP out of that. Yeah, actually, yeah, solo EXP there for the Oracle. The Clinks was ended up going down first. Nice kill. Honestly, I think if you're the Dire, you're quite happy about that trade. Like, this Clinks was getting away with quite a bit. Had quite a bit of farm under his belt, so putting it into this game is definitely what you want to see.
Not on my watch.
Oh, I heard the Remnant, but I think he's just getting Burning Spirit and had the Remnant back. Not a lot of kills happening in this game. To be fair, there's not a lot of lockdown on either side. Like, you know, it's not like point and click stun. Oh, dual breath. Connecting onto both heroes here. Lucent Beam onto the Pudge. Dropping a little bit low, needs to be careful. Night Stalker. Oof. Man, dude, these 3 points into the Lunar Blessing, like, you can tell. You can tell. It's a significant and actually noticeable amount of damage. Pretty crazy. Oscar looks like he's been able to catch up in the farm here. He was like 2 last hits compared to like the Ember that had like 15 or something like that. So been able to catch up quite nicely in the last hit department. Jakiro, maybe thinking of making a rotation over to the mid, but doesn't have mana for the Ice Path, and you know, with this Ember being level 7, it's a little bit hard going for this kill, especially with no mana. See down at bottom, the Swarm. Clinks will be going to Maelstrom. You see a lot of Clinks, like, yeah, with the Burning Barrage, it's a good combination. The procs onto the creeps, it's pretty nice. Oh, hook onto the Luna, doing a good bit of damage, but unfortunately the Night Stalker was not quite close enough to get some hits in. Dual Breath onto both heroes, nicely done there. Oh, Ice Path a little bit off the mark there. Lunar Eclipse being dropped. With the creep wave here, tanking a lot of the hits there. And now, they might think to turn things around. A little bit scary though. Both heroes here, kind of low. Apologies, had a little interruption, but we're back. Fortunately, Luna not quite able to find the kill into this Night Stalker nor this Pudge. Even popping the Eclipse for it, really wanted to go for that. It's actually like the game's actually like pretty even. Like, you know, the situation on like on the offlane is very on the offlane in the Radiant is very similar to the situation of the Dire offlane. You know, this Weaver level 4, you know, barely hitting level 5. Same thing for the Night Stalker. Oh, hook. Ooh, man, almost connecting through onto the Luna. That would have been a pretty nice hook that might have landed him the kill. Jakiro wasn't quite in the vicinity to, you know, provide support to this Luna. That hook definitely would have been landed to kill them. See, it looks like Clinks. Just hit back, chill. Gonna hit the jungle now. Give some levels over to this Oracle and leech some of the XP for himself. Let's see, Pudge. Once he gets his level 6, he'll be able to make more moves. He won't have to rely so much on his hook. He can just, you know, run at people and dismember them. See, getting close there to his Maelstrom, almost there. Once he does have that Maelstrom, that Burning Barrage is gonna clear creep waste like nothing. Oh, like this Oracle, tipping over to top. It's level 6 now, so ready to make some moves. And yeah, they need to start applying some pressure onto this Luna. Oh, Pudge comes out from the trees. Dual fire, dual breath onto the Pudge. Ice Path also connecting through onto the Night Stalker. Pudge gonna end up going down. A little bit unfortunate this Oracle wasn't quite in the vicinity. That's a good bit of damage, but unfortunately, the coordination between the Pudge and the Oracle wasn't quite there. Like, you know, Pudge came out of the trees, starting going into this Luna. Night Stalker wasn't really quite around, and this Oracle wasn't quite ready neither. So a little bit unfortunate, a little bit of miscommunication. I'm sure they all wanted to go onto the target, but the timings there were a little bit off. It's like Spirit Breaker made a charge onto the mid, but you know, it's a little bit hard catching out this Ember even with the Spirit Breaker. Dude, dude, look at that. That's actually crazy. And like, dude, this Clinks is only level 8. Man, those spears are annoying. Like 4 stacks and you're already dropping down to this amount of HP. Oh. You thought I would forget to switch to net worth before the 10-minute mark. Not this game, my friends, not this game. So far, pretty static, like, laning phase. Not a lot of moves happening earlier on. But just as I say that, Oracle and the Pudge smoking up. They want to find this Luna Dark Ascension. Oh, poke a little bit off the mark there, really unfortunate. Not quite able to find that Fortune's Hand. Pulling the Luna into place, popping the Eclipse as well. Purifying Flames, not quite enough. The Lucent Gleam. Oh, there's the second Purifying Flames. Thank God for this Oracle. If it wasn't for this Oracle, we definitely would not have landed the kill. But same time, Dire mirroring the movements, gonna find the Clinks, farming the jungle. Both safe laners going down, farming. Luna was farming the lane, Clinks was farming the jungle. You can tell both teams have a similar idea in their mind on what to do, mirroring their movements quite similarly. Pretty cool to see. Oh, it's like Luna actually TPing over to top again. Might need to be a little bit careful, you know. Pudge is in the vicinity, level 6, so is the Oracle. Granted, this Night Stalker is a little bit low and it is daytime, but I think you still need to be a little bit careful here. This Pudge gets a hook on you, like you're dead, but looks like you might want to rotate over to the mid. Oh no, I missed that. I was a little too focused on the top. Didn't see what was happening mid. So let's see. DD on the Ember, inner fire, disarm. Going onto the cliff, but oh, unfortunately didn't have any more mana. He was stuck here. That was really unfortunate there. Oscar does end up going down as well, but Clinks gets found out. Another strike there, finding him out. Definitely not the trade you want to see happening.
is under attack.
I'd like to see these two, like this Pudge and this Oracle, you know, putting more pressure onto this Luna. Like, you know, Weaver's a hard kill, Huskar's a hard kill too, and yeah, here we go. Oracle, finding the Luna. Hook again, a little bit off the mark. Really unfortunate. These hooks haven't been on point this game.
Is under attack.
And all the meanwhile, this Jakiro and Spirit Breaker are gonna put pressure onto the safe lane tower, be able to claim that up for themselves. Pudge TPing back to try to defend this tower. I'm not sure, like, you want to be letting up the pressure that you're putting up at top, but I guess you don't want to go into. I mean, you have some really nice vision here into the enemy jungle. So I'm really surprised this Pudge is not sticking around this jungle area to try to, like, you know, make some move happen. And yeah, immediately he's already like starting to walk back up to top. Oh, no, coming back to mid.
Is under attack.
Oh, he might get caught in no man's land here. Weaver with the Sakuchi getting vision of him. Swarm right on top of him. On the other side of things, Oracle gets found out, surrounded by 3 heroes. Looks like he is gonna end up going down. Pudge getting chased down by this Weaver. Oh, and the charge. Gonna be able to claim that kill up. Man. And then the strike there. A little bit unfortunate. Just a lot of running around and like not actually making anything happen. And then, you know, like kind of getting caught in between like rotations. This Pudge kind of gets caught in no man's land here. Oracle gets surrounded by 3 heroes, and it's like, it's not good. Like these guys were already here, you know, up top, setting up to try to make some kills happen, but maybe it took a little bit too long, and Dire was able to make some good movements here. Oh, they had the dust, so Skeleton Walk won't be saving you this time. Gonna end up going down. Really unfortunate. And yeah, the one thing about this Dire lineup is, like, you know, things like heroes like Spirit Breaker, you know, Huskar, even like the Weaver, like if they get a lead and they just start running at you, it's like, I don't know, like how do you stop them? Like, how do you stop this Spirit Breaker just charging at you?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dire will be able to claim up his tier 1 tower here in the mid.
Tower has fallen.
4k net worth lead already for the side of the Dire. Let's see, do we have any cool items coming? Ooh, Echo Saver. Guess. Dragon Lance for the Clanks, that's gonna be nice. Oh, nice hook there onto the Huskar, Dismember. And the chains. Purifying Flames. With the Fortune Sand, they're gonna be able to bring down the Huskar. That's a really nice kill. That's definitely a good step towards the comeback here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I hear a charge. Oh,
Dire's top
nice.
tower has
It's nice Stalker was able to claim out the tower all the meanwhile. Breaker charging? That's a nice Stalker. You'd love to see it versus Bash. Oh, on the other side of things, Yakiro going for a D ward, gonna be able to get that, but is it gonna cost him his life? Most likely will. Spearbreaker coming in for the support, charging onto the Pudge. Dark Ascension, they're gonna be able to get the kill onto the Jakiro, and now chasing for this Ember Spirit, chains, Dismember. They're gonna be able to get that kill. Nice. Exodia, so much chance of life, getting some nice kills onto the supports there. Even though this Jakiro did manage to get the D ward here, he had to pay his life for it, so quite happy. And now that there's 2 enemy heroes down, they're gonna be able to put some pressure down onto this mid tower. Huskar still trying to defend this tower all by his lonesome self. Gonna end up going down. Really nicely done. So did GG when their backs are up against the wall. They really organized themselves. Oh, Micropyre with the ice wall, doing a good bit of damage with a dual breath and liquid fire. Nice attempt at the blind hook there. Fortunately, it doesn't connect onto anything. Spearbreaker, trying to find something, but not quite able to. Ooh, walking up the high ground. Gonna be able to get this Jakiro kill. Nicely done there. Yeah, this is like what Exodia GG is doing here. Like, you know, sticking together, going to objectives together, getting kills together. These Dire heroes are playing kind of split up. You know, they're trying to like trying to go for skirmishes and you know, just group up, pick up the people that are going alone. Well, I might think of going on this Spirit Breaker. It's a little bit hard if he does charge away. Huskar is here. What? There's a hook onto the Spirit Breaker with this member. Fortune Sand. I don't even need to Purifying Flames. Oh, like he got the kill and he didn't use the Purifying Flames. Now, so yeah, gonna be able to claim up this mid tier 1. Nicely done there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Swarm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's a lot of heroes with the Swarm on. Ice Path. Dual Breath onto the Oracle. Fudge dropping kind of low. Ooh, Luna getting chased out by this Night Stalker. Fudge, they end up going down on the other side of things to this Huskar. This Shakiro dropping pretty low. Dual Breath onto the Night Stalker, getting pulled down by the Ice Path. Macro Pirate doing a good bit of damage. Oracle gonna end up going down, but they get the kill onto the Huskar. Charge onto the Ember Spirit. Who we were able to find the kill onto the Night Stalker. Clinks. Oh, Gauss Walk, Skeleton Walk, not coming off on cooldown. And, oh man. That aggressive move by Exodia into the enemy jungle almost ends up paying off, but fortunately this the rest of the Dire heroes showed up in numbers. Definitely the right idea. It's just people weren't. There was like, you know, people weren't really going onto the same targets. A little bit unfortunate. Like, you know, the Luna was getting gone on over here, but then you also had to punch on the Oracle over here. Yeah, just not hitting the same targets. It would have been nice if they, you know, right off the get-go, they ended up bringing down this Luna. If they did, probably would have looked like an entirely different fight. Let's see. What does she have coming? Oh, BKB. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice for the Luna. Not having to worry about, you know, this Ember chains or like this Oracle or like any of the silences from the Night Stalker. The only thing you do have to worry about is this member from the Pudge. Does make it more enticing for the Pudge to dismember this Luna, especially when she has the BKB running. You know, hold down in place while the BKB is going. Dude, that's pretty crazy. The speed of which let's clear the waves is actually pretty insane. Dark Ascension though, looks like Exodia, they wanna make a move. Oh, nice light chains onto the Huskar. Purifying Flame with the Fortune's Hand. Oh, Hulk a little bit off the mark there actually. Huskar turning around and going for the life break onto the Oracle, a little bit questionable there. Oh, on the toggle, it's gonna get the kill onto the Oracle, but does pay with his life for it. And now charge onto the Pudge with another strike. Nice little ice wall there. Dual Breath and the Eclipse. Ooh. Gonna make quick work with Night Stalker and the Pudge there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little bit unfortunate that the rest of the Dire heroes were a little bit too close, and that kill into the Huskar and Spirit Breaker maybe took a little bit too long, you know, giving enough time for these Dire heroes to show up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But honestly, I think like getting the kill onto the Huskar is pretty nice. Like, yeah, sure, you know, you lose your bat and you lose your Pudge, but I think, you know, you're at a certain point in the game that you honestly don't mind the trades. Like, when you're behind and you have like, you know, kind of equal trades like that, I think it's not that bad. You know, the fact that the Ember ended up surviving was a big win there for Exodia. See Scotty for the clings. That's gonna be that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be a nice item, especially, you know, against like these chunkier heroes like the Huskar or like the Spirit Breaker. You know, denying away some of that regen comes in quite handy. Also the, you know, tankiness, the health, and the mana pool. Clinks, you know, spamming a lot of spells kinda needs the mana. Let's see, Night Stalker going for the BKB. Nice. Much needed BKB charge. Oh no, onto this Pudge. Starting to run at him. I think it's time to bail on your Pudge. Oh, false promise. Looks like, so yeah, they want to fight this. Oracle dropping a little bit low from the Macropire. Pudge trying to do the best he can with the false promise, gonna end up going down regardless. Oracle probably gonna be the next one to go down. Puts the face edict on himself, but fortunately the right clicks from the Huskar doing a little bit too much damage. Oh, nice Stalker actually jumping in. I didn't think like that's like I was looking at the clinks because you know like I didn't think they were actually gonna try to fight that, but nice Stalker ended up going in. Whoo, that burning barrage. I'm very surprised that the nice Stalker ended up going in there. Like you know you already lost your both of your supports. Um, Not sure what happened, whether you know that was a call or that was you know the Night Stalker himself, like you know just going in. But a little bit unfortunate there. Oh, dude, this burning barrage is actually retarded, man. I remember back in the day when people used to be salty that like you know Kunkka would like one-shot creeps with like the Tidebringer. It's like you know why don't we introduce more heroes that do that? It's like yeah. Oh, this could be a good fight. Luna trying to push this tier 2, but Spidey senses start to tangle. Not a lot of heroes showing around the map. December seems to be very confident. Doesn't like the look of it and decides to back away. So good call there by the Luna. I definitely think she kept pushing, and you know this Pudge finds a hook onto her. I could have landed him a nice kill. Fortunately, Luna backed away, so that's not happening. Oh, Weaver creeping on these clanks, but you know Clink's not really. I mean, Clink's. We were not really carrying the detection, so won't be able to catch up with this Weaver, with this Clinks, and plus a little bit hard, you know, for a Weaver to lock down this Clinks and actually stay right on top of him. Oh, that's a nice item for the Huskar, Heaven's Halberd. Gonna be quite handy against this Clinks. Ember with his fresh BKB. Oh, nice hook onto the Weaver, but immediate time lapse. Actually, he also got the chainsaw, but managed to get the time lapse. Pudge ends up going down there, a little bit unfortunate. That was a good attempt, like a good hook onto the Weaver, but unfortunately the Weaver able to get the time lapse off. This Pudge immediately, I'm not actually sure if you're able to immediately dismember after the hook, because I have had it before, you know, that I get hooked, and sometimes I get away, sometimes I don't. So I'm not sure if it's like you literally just can't do it, or if it's like people not being fast enough. I really don't know. Oh, Jakiro getting caught out, burning barrage. Nice burning barrage there. Good initial hits from the searing arrows and then the burning barrage to finish off the kill. Now this is a good time to go for more now that you have the numbers advantage. Oh, maybe should have waited just a few more seconds for, you know, this Night Stalker to show up. Like, once you get the silence, you know, there's not going to be any more Sukuchi, and this Weaver won't be able to, you know, make so much distance. So, a little bit unfortunate. Maybe Klink's a little bit too eager to try to go for that kill. Needs to wait a little bit longer for this Night Stalker. But I might be able to find this Huskar. Night Stalker, Void, onto the Huskar with the Crippling Fear. Dismember. Taking a lot of damage. Purifying Flames with the Fortune Send, but the charge coming through onto the Night Stalker. Ooh, nice little false promise there. Keeping him alive for a little bit longer, and now Bear Breaker in a lot of trouble. Weaver tries to come in for the support, but sees that there's a lot of heroes here, needs to start back away. Night Stalker did end up going down, but I think you're pretty damn happy about that. Like, sure, you lose your Night Stalker, but you get a kill onto the Huskar and the Spirit Breaker, which are very nice, valuable kills. December Spirit slowly but surely catching back up. Going for the Ags, nice. Definitely need some type of initiation. As it stands for now, you don't really have anyone that really initiates fights. Sure, the Night Stalker could be a person that really initiates fight, but it's not someone that, you know, can just blink in or like close the gap in the blink of a second. So Axe, very nice pickup here for the Ember Spirits. Let's see. Horus, Yules. SNY probably gonna be going for the BKB on the Weaver. I see the Ogre Axe, so it could be the BKB. And yeah, once this Weaver does get his BKB, it's gonna be a lot harder catching this guy already. Only with one death in this game, so oof. 5-man smoke movement. Looks like they're gonna be able to find this Night Stalker here. Lucent Beam with the charge. Life Break. The whole Kinchin Sink. They get the kill. But honestly, I think you're pretty, like, if you're Exodia, you're pretty happy that it's like the Night Stalker. Like, honestly, don't mean to, you know, be mean or anything, but like, you know, your Night Stalker's game is like not great. I wouldn't say ruined, but it's not great. And I think you much rather have the Night Stalker, you know, tank that gank rather than like your Ember or your Clinks. So honestly, not that bad. You do lose Night Stalker and not fighting into the Dire Squad is a little bit hard, and you do lose your tier 2, but honestly, it could be a lot worse. You still have your high ground and Ember Spirit Clinks. That's a lot of high ground hold. This Clinks is just, you know, kind of burning barrage the creep wave, and the creep wave is basically gone. And just in case there's maybe 1 or 2 creeps left, you can always slide a fist there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ooh, Spirit Breaker with the Aghanim Step there. That's yeah, that's not nice. And once he gets the shard as well, it's gonna be even nastier. Ooh, both heroes finding into each other, popping BKBs, both on the Weaver and the Ember Spirit. Looks like they're gonna be able to find this Spirit Breaker right off the get-go. Weaver, BKB ending, Chase holding him into place. He's dusted up. Gonna get brought down. Nicely done there by Exodia. Find that quick pick off onto the Spirit Breaker and then quickly following up with the Weaver kill. How quickly the tides turn, like just a few seconds ago, you know, Night Stalker ended up dying. The Dire take the enemy tier 2, but now the tables turn and now it's Exodia knocking on the enemy's doors. Oh, Life Break onto the Night Stalker, dropping kind of low, but the false promise is there and the shard from the Pudge. Gonna eat him up. Night Stalker, not the only person getting eaten up here. Huskar. Dead for another 50 seconds. Oh, Glefnir. Ooh, good attempt there at the Burning Barrage Glefnir combo. Spirit Breaker TPing on over. Looks like they want to try to defend this Pudge a little bit. Off the mark there with the hook. This Luna. Dude, I swear, like, this Luna has been bullying this Pudge this whole game, bro. Oh, Glefnir. Oh, Burning Barrage a little bit off the mark there. Luna popping the BKB and also popping the Eclipse. If Exodia GG are able to kite this off, this is a pretty big win for them. And they will. That's an Axe Eclipse, bro. Like, that ain't no joke. I definitely could have melted that Clinks. Also, I want to give props to this Pudge. Coming in super clutch, like these passive fights with the... with this member shard. It's some pretty clutch saves coming up, and I really like this shard on the Pudge. Like, dude, that having like that, you know, having like an extra pseudo save is super nice. Let's see, what are we going for next? Ooh, Crystallis, and then probably gonna work into the Daedalus after that. Ooh, Bat has the BKB now. It's quite nice for him. Gonna be able to, you know, just run at the Luna without having to worry about getting eclipsed right in his face. A little bit of a mistake there with the remnant, but it's alright. Ooh, Ember with the axe now. Gonna have that faster restore time on the remnant, and also these remnants, like the range on these remnants is so massive. Oh no, they find the Clinks. Charge with Life Break and Nether Strike. They push this member, and the false promise was just in the nick of time. Clinks ends up surviving things, and now Exodia coming back in to fight things. Popping the BKBs. Nice Talker does end up going down. Lunar Beam onto the Oracle. Clinks dropping a little bit low, but they're gonna be able to get the kills, and they get the kills. No way. Wow, that's actually insane. Dude, like, this Pudge, absolute player. Just the Dire end up committing so much for this kill onto the Clinks. You know, dropping the whole Kinchin Sink on top of him. They don't end up getting the kill. This Pudge coming super clutch with this member onto the Clinks. buying enough time for this Oracle to come in with this with the false promise. Gets the false promise onto the Clinks. Clinks backs away a little bit. Ember goes ham. You know, all the enemy heroes are grouped up together with the Flame Guard and then the Sleight of Fist, doing a bunch of damage. And also this Night Stalker just getting into the face of the enemy heroes, creating a whole lot of distraction for this Clinks to come back in and start getting some right clicks off. And now they're gonna be able to claim up the Aegis here. Wow, what a turnaround. Like, that's a pretty big turnaround. Just before, like, you know, 3 minutes ago perhaps, it would seem that it was the Dire, the one setting the tempo, but after this Aegis claim, it's gonna be Exodia setting the tempo for the next few minutes. Like Exodia are trying to get their lanes pushed out before they go for, before they commit into any structures. Pipe on the Pudge, that's gonna be nice. Has the Chrysalis ready. And needs another 200 gold for the BKB, so probably waiting on that. Just needs a few more camps and he should have that. And that's gonna be really nice for the Clanks. Like, again, doesn't have to worry about the Eclipse or this Huskar magic damage, which is a big source of damage for the Dire here. Smoking up, BKB caught by the Weaver. Maybe a little bit of a misclick, not quite sure. Gonna try to get onto this Night Stalker, but you know the BKB is already over and he needs to start backing away already. Lefner onto the Jakira and the Weaver, Burning Barrage, Dark Ascension, nice slight chain, Crippling Fear. Both heroes here popping the BKB, Luna popping the clips, but unfortunately with the heroes having the BKBs, not a lot of damage is being done. Now Luna, Night Stalker does end up going down, but you know, all the meanwhile this Clinks is just getting the hits out. Burning Barrage, oh slight chain, holding the Weaver down into place. Not able to get this Akuchi off in time. Man, dude, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. Like, whew, dude, these BKBs are really doing work here for Exodia. Ooh. Hook? No way, connecting through onto the Huskar, the long range hook with the Dismember. Fortune Sand, Purifying Flames. Oh, no Purifying Flames. Looks like it doesn't want to steal the kill. Yeah, Clinks has shown up with... Dude, this Dragonlance on the Clinks actually, like, he's able to right click from so far away. It's pretty crazy. And also, this Clinks does so much damage. That was a pretty crazy fight. Dude, this bad, like, really, like, oh my god, another hook. Jesus, onto the Spirit Breaker. Dismember holding him down to place, not able to get the charge off, and that's another kill. Ooh, man. I guess, what is it? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Like, it really does feel like that here for the side of the Dire. They were doing so well at the beginning, and now 4K Network lead for the side of Exodia. I also want to give props to this bad, like, absolutely playing his role, like, you know, to perfection. Like, you know, getting right on top of the Luna, getting right on top of her face, you know, making her panic, you know. Also for this Ember. Burning Mirage? Not gonna quite able to find the Jakiro, but yeah, this Ember and this Night Stalker, like, playing that fight really well, getting on top of the Luna, popping their BKBs, making the Luna panic, and, you know, basically waste the Eclipse. And then after that, you know, Night Stalker just stays on top of the Luna, and this Clinks just has a vision to basically do that. Just right click from a million miles away and deal a considerable amount of damage. Hook? Oh, nice hook onto the Weaver. Weaver not even he didn't have the time lapse off cooldown, still had it on cooldown for another 8 seconds. Huskar popping the BKB, trying to turn, go onto his Clinks, but man, dude, between this Ember Spirit with the Chrysalis and this Clinks, there's like, they just have way too much physical damage, and these heroes not really itemizing for the, don't really have any armor items. And also I haven't seen a single Heaven's Halberd from the Huskar. Oh, Glefner holding the Spirit Breaker into place. Man, dude, what an actual turnaround. was actually pretty wild.
Dire's middle tower has
We're gonna be able to claim up this tier 4 and then probably get the throne after this. Man, what a turnaround. Actually pretty crazy.
Dire's ancient is under
Man, what a game.
Radiant.
That's actually pretty crazy. I know that today this cast wasn't perhaps the most hype. I was a little bit more chill today. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a pretty insane turnaround. I actually want to see the graphs, how they were looking. Dude, dude. That was like at least what, like a 13k. Yeah, around 10k, 13k net worth lead and EXP. Like, that's actually pretty wild. That was a pretty nice turnaround. Dude, these BKV is actually doing work. Around what time? 30 minutes. Let's see around what time the BKB start coming out. Blue side of Exodia GG. So first one was by Gravity. Then yeah, then for the bats, and then for the yeah. So around the time when the BKB started coming out, that's when the graphs started like going the other way. That's actually pretty crazy, but yeah, like BKB is doing absolute work, God's work this game for the side of Exodia. Just like it wasn't just one fight that this Luna just got like just wasted Eclipse. Like it was multiple fights that she ended up wasting Eclipse. Whether it was because this Luna popped the Eclipse when heroes had their BKBs running, or heroes weren't getting really locked down while the Eclipse was running, so they were just able to run away, and the Eclipse like amounted to nothing. But yeah, even though like the Dire won the laning phase, excuse me, won the laning phase, and were perhaps snowballing a little bit out of control outside the laning phase, but after a few kills, so yeah, once they had their backs up against the wall, that's when it really came together, and that's something I really love about this team. Like they like there's no way of putting it. They really like they didn't win top. They actually won mid, and they actually like won my bottom, but after the laning phase, like weren't quite moving, making the right moves. Maybe sticking around too long in certain areas, and then the direct bring in the enemy heroes, and they just wipe out the heroes that were making pressure. But after that, once things start getting a little bit serious, then Exodia really putting themselves together and taking the W here. Really impressive stuff. But anyways, that's gonna be it from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the channel any way you can, whether that's liking the video, subscribing to the channel, sharing with your friends, whoever it is, your grandma, your girlfriend, unborn child, it doesn't really matter, obvious of you. However, if you're not bothered, then mere fact you watch this video, it's good enough for me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for putting up with me today, and have a nice day.